Well, cooler weather is expected to bring desperately needed relief to firefighters battling a wildfire west of Kamloops. The fire, believed to have been started by humans, has nearly doubled in size since it started on Wednesday. It's now estimated to be 200 hectares. Environment Canada is calling for cooler temperatures and up to 10 millimeters of rain. Well, the move to be more environmentally friendly is welcomed by one business that doesn't immediately come to mind. Isabel Regem explains.
It's vegan. It's vegan for burial, basically.
In a traditional funeral in North America, you'd most likely see an expensive coffin and headstone, and the deceased may have been embalmed. Some choose cremation, but most of those rituals have significant environmental impacts. Well, now those in Metro Vancouver looking for a more eco-friendly death care option can choose a green burial. Heritage Gardens in South Surrey may look like your typical cemetery, but it has a unique distinction. The less than a year-old property is one of only 5 in the country to have the stamp of approval from the Green Burial Society of Canada for their eco-friendly alternative.
So no cremated remains can be buried there, no embalming, no chemical treatment of the body. All of the clothing and the casket composition has to be as biodegradable, environmentally friendly as possible. And then they prefer to not see headstones just because of the fossil footprint.
Trevor Crean says he received the green certification in April for 200 plots. The rest of the land is available for more traditional burials or families who want to be buried together using different methods. While no one has been buried yet on the allocated green space, he says 15 of the plots have been reserved by families.
A lot of them say, I just wish there was just a simple, natural way. I don't want a big fancy anything. I just want a simple biodegradable casket and to not take up so much space permanently.
He says the green method is not only environmentally sustainable, it can also save you thousands of dollars.
Honestly, I've never heard anything like this before, but it seems like a really good idea, actually.
I watch too much Game of Thrones. Just throw me in the ocean and shoot an arrow.
I actually would want to be cremated anyway, so this almost seems like, it's a good, something almost similar.
While cremation takes up less land space, the process releases a considerable amount of greenhouse emissions and mercury into the air.
It goes hand in hand with the changing values of society. So, nowadays we all have a bio bin on our kitchen counter, and so we're all promoting reduce, reuse, and recycle, and yet traditionally funeral service has not been at the forefront of sustainability.
It's definitely something I would consider. I guess any step to take to lessen emissions is great, and I didn't know this was a way to do so.
For me, I'd probably donate to science, but I would definitely keep it as an option because we're running out of land in general, so normal burial isn't really an option anymore.
The Surrey Cemetery says this natural option is just another way families can respect the wishes of a loved one. In Surrey, Isabel Regem, City News.